Hey everyone, welcome to our Tuesday night team call for November the 26th. How is it November the 26th? Anyone else? Anyone else? Sherry, what city are you in right now? Do you know what city you're in?
I do. I'm in Ottawa.
There you go. That's awesome. Sherry is our resident beef educator extraordinaire who goes all over the place doing wonderful things for beef education. So thinking about you as you are trying to be in like how many places at once this week?
Well, yeah, more than one.
More than one. More than one. So hey, I want to kick off our call tonight by kind of opening it up to you guys. And I would love it if you guys would share if there's anything that you are celebrating as a win this week, whether it be in your business, whether it be personal life. Amy, I just saw your post, and I would like you to tell us about what that day 5 win feels like right now.
Is that? Yay!
Oh, yay!
I'm so glad I found a yoga series that was going to be short so that I could say, really, it's not going to take half an hour or an hour. I can do this. It's not that big a deal. And it usually turns into half an hour, but
that's okay.
It's done.
Great job. Great job. Forming new habits is difficult, right? Especially I find the ones that are super uncomfortable. Why would you want to do something that's uncomfortable? And I'm sure that as a homeschooling mom of 4, you could think of a whole bunch of other things that you could be doing, right? So thank you for taking time to share that with all of us on your Facebook, but then, you know, when I'm calling you out on here too. Anybody else have a win that they want to share with us for this week?
Well, I did finish my Christmas baking this week, so that was
oh
a
my
win.
Goodness. Diana, that's incredible.
I know, right?
Great
I'm
job.
on top of it this year.
That's awesome. Awesome. Way to go. Great job. Does anybody else have a win? I have an exciting win. It's not mine, but I'm going to share it anyway because she's not here, and I asked her permission if I could share this. So something that we're going to really try to do more in our group page is, I mean, right now we celebrate when people rank up, right? We always have big rank up graphics for people going silver, and then super silver, gold, senior gold, all those. But I just realized that going silver every month is a big deal. And so you are going to start seeing way more celebration of that in our team page. So I get to celebrate Carrie Lemieux tonight because she has gone silver before, but she was very purposeful with her business this month, and she went silver again this month, which is very exciting. So congratulations, Carrie. And she is also just waiting, counting down the days and the hours for the subscriptions to go through for her to be super silver this month. So our thoughts are with her, and that's very exciting. We also have a new gold ambassador on our team, which is so exciting. Carrie Belcher is gold as of last week, and we're very excited for you. And we know that we've got at least one more person that is pressing on for that. I think that we're waiting for about 20 points to come in. And so we're birthing golds, guys. This is so exciting. So exciting. So just wanted to do a little bit of recognition. Leona Johnson, are you around? Are you somewhere where you can turn on your video? I don't know if you are.
I can't turn on my video.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm here.
That's fine. Hey, I actually wanted to ask you something. I have noticed you being, well, I mean, we always notice you being amazing, but I've noticed some extra amazingness happening as of recent. You have been doing some awesome things for ambassadors on your team. You have been doing individual events for them, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
And I have to, give you.
Thanks for warning me. You were calling me out.
No worries. You know what? Actually, I was gonna message you earlier today, and then I totally forgot. But then your little sweet face is up here. And I was like, hey, hold on. We've got to tell people about this because this is amazing. So you can just sit there and listen to me gush about you because I'm just going to. She's just been doing such a splendid job of getting her people involved in these groups that she's doing for them and helping them to share Plexus even though they don't totally know how to do it themselves. This is something that obviously is taking more of her time. And she has just so dedicated herself to the people on her team. And I just totally have to give you a shout out. Hats off. So proud of you. And I'm sure we would love to hear a little bit more from you and from your upline later on how maybe we can all do this a little bit more in our businesses as well. So I don't know if you want to say anything else. I was not going to put you extra on the spot, but I did need to recognize you for that.
Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, sure. I'll talk about it maybe another time. But one of the trainings that we were doing, I think the Gold Mastermind group, and I was looking back in my notes, and something I had written down there was that if you're not willing to move heaven and earth to support your team and do whatever you can for them, they may not know what to do, and you may not move up in rank. So I just took that to heart, and I am basically doing the sharing for everybody, but they are creating, they do the inviting, but.
That's amazing. That you're very, very right. I mean, when you look at being a parent, being a mom, we model so much for our kids. We model the behavior that we want them to have. And then, sometimes we do model the behavior that we don't want them to have, and we see that coming out too, right? Yeah. And I think both things can be said for our businesses is, we can model good behavior and people will follow, or we can model bad behavior and people will follow as well. So like I said, hats off to you for modeling such amazing behavior for your team and making it easy for them to share. Like, that's just so great. So thank you so much for being a leader on our team.
Well, thanks.
Yeah. So, hey, guys, I was thinking today about this, and just actually a couple hours ago, just to really encourage you, we're going to get into the call here right away, but I really want us to start focusing on leadership in maybe a different light than we have focused on it before. You may have nobody on your team. You may have one person on your team. You may have 3 people who quit on your team and you don't have anybody purchasing anymore. You may be a super silver, a gold, a senior gold, a ruby, whatever, a cat, a dog, a cow, a pig, a chicken. I don't care. But I think that leadership starts with decision making in our own hearts and in our own intentions that we set for ourselves every day. And so I want to just encourage you guys, because and first of all, I'm going to be really, really honest with you. Your leader, whoever brought you to Plexus, the friend that signed you up, that brought you on, newsflash, they're human. And as all humans are, we are all completely flawed. And just in case you needed to hear that, your leader is not perfect. And, sometimes your leader is going to lead you in a really, really strong way. And in other times, your leader is not going to lead you in the way that you need to be led. And so, we are all imperfect people. But what I want to encourage you guys, if you have a leader that isn't working, if you have a leader that is, if you have somebody who's more of a sideline to you, if you've got a super strong leader, it doesn't matter. But for your team, for the people that you are potentially going to bring on, for the people who you already have, I would encourage you to become the leader that you need and that they need. And so you don't need to wait until your leader decides to do something for you. You don't need to wait until that person steps up. We can have these garbagey conversations in our heads. Well, if my upline would just do this, or if my team would just do this, or whatever. You need to control your thoughts, control that dialogue in between your ears, and set your intentions. Set your intentions to do and be the things to your people, for your team, that you wish that somebody could be for you. Okay, maybe all it is just understanding introverts, right? Maybe you have an extroverted leader like me who doesn't totally understand introverted people, and you can shed that light on introverts for your team. Maybe you're an extrovert. Maybe you're a really blue personality, and you can help your team. Maybe they're all greens, and you can help them understand what it is and the value it is to have fun. Maybe you are a green, and so you get to bring that to the table, and you get to show people the love of knowledge, right? And helping balance that all out. So I just want to really encourage you guys. It doesn't matter how you got here. It doesn't matter who brought you in. It doesn't matter who's still running with you or who you wish were running with you or any of those kinds of things. We get to wake up every morning with the same number of hours in a day as anybody else. And we can choose to be our own best leader. And I love that about Plexus, because we can go onto YouTube and we can find people, diamonds or jewels or, I don't know, senior golds or senior ambassadors that just really speak to us, and trainings and that kind of thing. Corporate has set out a ton of stuff in our back offices, especially through these Motivation Monday calls that they've had. You can relate to different people, right? So don't allow the success or lack thereof of the person that maybe you came in with or you were hoping to run with hinder your own. Make sure that you are understanding that you're the master of your own destiny. You can make decisions that will change your course every day. Are you going to stay stuck, or are you going to move forward? Maybe the question is, I have no idea how to move forward. That's okay. You can not know the answers, but you can be proactive and you can find the answers for yourself anyway. Okay? So that's my little tidbit rolling around in my brain tonight. I want to touch on really quickly our Motivation Monday call that was yesterday. So if you guys are new to our team calls, let me just kind of fill you in. Monday nights is a great corporate team call. It is 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, and you just have to sign up using a link that is on the in the back office, or we can send it to you. So if you message the person, like if you got a leader on this call, you can message them and say, hey, send me the link. I want to make sure I'm signed up for that. When I sat down with Genevieve Scory back in October, she had said to me, you know, you need to be doing team calls every week, and this is what I would suggest you do. Do recognition, and then go over the Motivation Monday call with everybody, because we're specifically putting those training elements in so that everybody understands them. Okay, so this is what we're doing. We're doing the do, according to Genevieve. That's what she says, do the do today. So if you want to watch the Motivation Monday call, that's great. If you can't catch it by the time we have our Tuesday night call, that's okay too. You will get kind of the highlights, but I would always suggest you go back and listen, because those diamonds and jewels and whoever they have on that call are always absolutely amazing. So last night we were talking about the Plexus Perks program, and we were talking about Super Saturday. So quickly, I want to talk about Super Saturday, and I would really, really encourage you guys to come. I got some super fun mail today that I get to share with you guys. I haven't even looked at it. Look at this. I am so excited. This is the Facilitator's Handbook, and I get to geek out just a little bit with y'all because you're my family. I am so honored to have been asked to be one of the hosts for only one of 2 Canadian events with my business partner, Marge Martins. And so, yeah, I get to do this. So guys, come out. We're going to have a lot of team there. It is such a great connecting time. It's January the 11th. You've got time to sort of schedule yourself around that. If you want to grab a couple friends and stay at an Airbnb, it's super economical. It is a wonderful day of training. We are going to have Kristen Abart and Amber Miller coming to train us. And it's always such a treat. So if you haven't already set your intention to do that, I would encourage you to. If Nolan was here right now, he's out there, and I was going to ask him to come in here, but he's spending some time with his daughters. He would tell you to bring your spouse, because that's the best place to get buy-in. They don't have to spend a whole lot to go, but you can make it a nice little getaway for yourselves, and they can really catch the vision too. Grab a couple ambassadors that you have. Tanya's saying that she and her husband are both registered. Yay for grandparents doing childcare. We love them so much, because I haven't told which set are going to be watching our kids, but yeah, they're always so good for us. So we're so thankful. So Calgary is where it is. We're so excited to be doing this, and guys, it is just going to be amazing. I have been to the last 3. We were cleared by SWAT out of our hotel on the second one. That was super fun. Crystal will never, never forget that one. I think maybe that's why Brad is so plugged in with Plexus, because there were guns at the first Super Saturday that he ever went to. All was good. there was just a little bit of excitement. So we're heading to Calgary this year, and it's going to be amazing. Super Saturday. It's ambassador training. If you have any other questions, I know there's going to be a lot of stuff floating around in the different groups about it. But yeah, I will be adding all of you guys to the Calgary page as soon as I have myself added in there, and it will be absolutely amazing. All right, so next we need to talk about Plexus Perks. You guys, I am so excited about this Perks program. It is out of this world, and we have been asking for something that would encourage people to keep their orders over 100 PV. Okay, so if you guys don't understand how all of this works, in order to receive Plexus Perks, your order needs to be at 100 PV, and it needs to be a subscription order. You don't receive perks on incidental orders, so anything that, or sorry, that's not the word, discretionary orders. No NFR orders or anything like that. So if you're going to order anything from the Canadian side, stick it on a subscription. It doesn't need to run every month. You can always edit it and change it month to month. That's what we do. And you will get rewards for different increments of however many PV you have. Now, what the rewards are actually free product, which is so great, because maybe there's something that you've been wanting to try, but you're pretty stuck in your 100 PV order. You know, you need to stick to your 100 PV every month, and that's it. That's okay. It means that you're going to be able to collect perks starting November 1st was when it started. We won't be able to view our perks until about mid-January, end of January. But our program is rolling out exactly the same time as the US. And yeah, you have to be collecting perks. I think they figured for 2 months before you can start to redeem them for product. So very, very excited about this program. So we want to keep it super simple for you. All you have to do is have a subscription set for 100 PV or more. If you do not want that subscription to process on a certain date, do not cancel it, but you need to push it back. Here's the other piece of information. If you cancel your subscription for a month, you will lose your perks. So this is to reward people for consistent use of their products. Guys, have you thought about this? Number one, they pay us to take our vitamins. Okay, even that on its own is kind of mind-boggling sometimes, right? You are paying me to take a supplement that I need anyway. Okay, all right, I'll go with it. Now, not only are you paying me for being a good girl and remembering to take my vitamins every day, but you're rewarding me for it consistently every month. Guys, it is a win, 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 right? Absolutely. So make sure that your subscription is over 100 PV and it stays on every month. You do not want to be canceling that subscription, okay? So if you have a subscription set this month, on or before the 28th, you are going to receive free shipping if that subscription is 130 PV. Now, Amy and Sherry are always my go-to technical question people. I put this question out there because I am getting some mixed messages on this, and I don't know if you guys have heard it or not, but usually it is on an existing subscription of 130 PV or more, you get free shipping. However, I'm reading in certain circles that it is any subscription that is set before the end of the month for 130 PV or more. Can you confirm this? It's any subscription, even if we make it up right now?
Yeah, I can confirm it, because what you have to do is you have to make your subscription. You have to edit the date so it will not send today, or you will pay shipping. Edit the date, make sure it's going to send in a future date. You'll go through the whole thing and it'll still show shipping. Don't panic. At the bottom, you're going to set up subscription. It will still show shipping. Set up the subscription. Go back in underneath your initials, check your subscriptions. When you get to it, go and have a look as if you're going to edit it or edit the date. The shipping is gone.
Yay! Awesome. Thank you, Sherry. So just so you guys know, if you have people on your teams who don't have a subscription set, or maybe they've got less than 100 PV and their subscription is less than 100 PV right now, they can change it to be over 130 PV. They will get free shipping and they will get Plexus Perks as well for this month. How awesome is that? So excited. Does anybody have any questions currently about Plexus Perks? If you do, you can pop them in the chat. If you're like in the tub and you can't, like, you don't want to be dripping on the phone, it's all right. We want to make sure that this is just a simple, clear, hey, do this, get this. Okay? So yes.
I'm going to be the person that says it over again, just to make sure.
You go.
So here it goes. So somebody can't order every month, but they order every other month, but they have it on a subscription of 100 to 130 PV. They are to get Plexus Perks?
No, because they don't have a subscription that runs monthly.
Okay, so it has to be
Amy's
monthly.
putting her hand up.
Sorry. My understanding, if you read the instructions again, it's when that subscription runs, you get the perks. So if in January it runs, you get, I'm going to say one perk because I don't know how it goes. February it doesn't run, but you still have the same subscription number set up. And in March it runs and it goes through and there's money, there's 2. Then you change the date again so that it's not April. And then in May again it runs. Now you have 3. So it kind of takes twice as long to get your perks, but it's attached to that subscription number.
Hold on just a second. I'm going to have to follow up with that because I believe that what it's trying to do is reward people for monthly subscriptions of 100.
For monthly, not every other month. Okay.
Yeah. And the other thing is that your PV, it doesn't count if you have 2 preferred customers who each purchase a bag of Slim.
Right.
It is attached to your personal subscription.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I will.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to sort of figure out.
I will answer that when I post this in Grow. I will put the answer in the comments. How's that?
Okay.
We will get it from the horse's mouth.
Okay. And then when it comes to subscription, getting the free shipping on your subscription of 130, it has to be not the date that you make that subscription. It has to be a future.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Has to be future. And not to freak out if it still shows, oh, you're paying shipping. Just choose the future and then go back in and look under your subscriptions, and there it should show 0 for shipping.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
There we go.
Now, just to say, if you happen to be charged shipping, if whatever happens and the computer gremlins do something weird and you get charged shipping, what do we know? Plexus always
makes it right.
Right? And this is something that I want to make sure that we are extending to all of you, especially those of you who are newer. If you haven't been with us and kind of gone through some of the stuff that we have with back office changes and shipping challenges and all those things, we can tell you without a doubt, Plexus does as much as they possibly can to make it right in any situation. So something that I want to speak to super quick, speaking of making it right in certain situations, we have noticed that NFR shipping is taking an exorbitantly long time. And so if that happens and that's you, we would love to invite you to send the information of your ambassador ID, your order number, and just a little bit about, like, my order took over, 20 days, like 20 business days shipping, right? Or something like that. Anything over 12 business days is, I mean, they try to make it within 10, but it doesn't always happen, especially you got to remember it over long weekends and all those things. But the email goes to darla.brown@plexusworldwide.com. And that's darla.brown@plexusworldwide.com. They are trying to get to the bottom of this. I have heard some of their proposed solutions. I'm very excited and very optimistic that we are going to have this resolved very soon, as well as some of our other shipping times. And that's all I can say, because I cannot say. Very, very excited about things to come, you guys. Like, so excited. So excited. We know that there's going to be something special launched at Super Saturday for Canadians that we're all going to be super excited about. Yeah, very, very pleased. Okay, does anybody have anything else that they are wondering? Anybody have anything else that you guys are thinking about, programs, anything like that? There's going to be Black Friday stuff announced soon.
Yeah. Woo!
I through the grapevine have heard that it does include Canada, which is very exciting. But I can't say anything, and it's supposed to be being announced tomorrow, I think.
Okay.
I think.
Okay, also to go along with this, those free memberships are good till Thursday night.
72 hours after the Lethbridge event, which is tomorrow night.
Oh, Lethbridge event is tomorrow night. Oh, wow. Really? Okay.
Yes.
I thought it already happened.
No.
Okay, well that's good. Okay, we've got a few people that could still be going to Lethbridge. Okay, we got to
It's
find
true.
out. Okay.
Yeah. So Lethbridge and Fredericton are happening tomorrow. Fredericton is at 5. Lethbridge, it says it's at 9. I don't think it's at 9 p.m. But it's a different health and happiness event than what we had in Saskatchewan and in Alberta. So yeah, if you guys missed it this go round, I would really encourage you that the next time there is a health and happiness tour that comes, that you do everything in your power to be able to be there. It was just so amazing. Tara's training was awesome, and to be there, even just to hear how she presented things at the Sip and Share was just amazing. So quickly, I wanted to touch on silvers because that was a big focus for Tara. She was really talking about how important it is to be encouraging silvers. So what is a silver? Silver Ambassador is our first rank with Plexus, and that's when you sponsor 3 personal ambassadors with welcome packs or with 100 PV. Okay? 3. Uno, dos, tres. Now, all 3 of those people can be in the same month, or they can all be in different months as long as they're either purchasing a welcome pack or they have 100 PV during one calendar month. You are good to go and you are silver. What does silver mean? You get $100 US bonus. And this month and December, you also get an extra, somebody correct me if I'm wrong because my paper I'm noticing is not here, rank for bank or re-rank for more bank. I believe it's an extra $50. Am I correct? I think that it is an extra 50.
Correct. It's extra 50.
Extra 50 for so just so you know, for us Canadians here, guys, this is a big deal. So that's 150 times our exchange. That's $200 just as a bonus. Okay. And that's not including the fact that you would get a $25 bonus for each one of those people as well. So that's like $300 for 3 people. That's amazing. So starting tomorrow, we are going to have a how to share, how to go silver in 1 week. Kind of, we're going to have a 1 week focused training that's going to come about in Grow. Every day there's going to be a short video from me, and there's going to be a challenge, and you can plug yourself in, you can plug your people in. And this is what I love about these, you guys, because what are we supposed to be doing as leaders? Maybe you are a gold, or maybe you're trying to reach for gold or whatever. Maybe you're still trying to reach for silver, but every month we want to try to go silver again. We want to bring 3 new people into our organizations. These are all things that we can focus on together to go silver every month. Okay, and then we can pass this along to our new ambassadors to help them share. And maybe they don't want to build a business. That's okay. Maybe they just want to offset the cost of their product. That's totally fine. Maybe you know 3 of their people who would be really awesome at this, and you help them. Maybe you're like Leona and you want to do a special event, and that's great. But this is going to be for everybody. We're going to focus on the systems that Plexus has put in place with Send, Share, Invite, using our healthy business workbooks, and all of those things. So this is just going to, again, layer more exposure to your people who are in Grow. So if you don't have team members, if you have team members that are not in Grow, make sure you are adding them. We really want to expose them to the community aspect of Plexus and how important it is in their journey. All right, so look for that starting tomorrow, and would love to see all of you guys commenting on the posts and engaging in it, because of course the more engagement that we have from our leaders, from our ambassadors, from any people that are in that page, the more it's going to pop up in other people's pages as well. Awesome. All right, does anybody else have anything to share for tonight? Because that's all I got.
Can I just ask a question, Janelle?
Sure can.
I have a ambassador that I've been having a lot of trouble getting a hold of her. I have tried different methods, and I'm just not sure where to go with that.
Ghosting happens. Sometimes people get abducted by aliens. It is the weirdest thing in Plexus. The number of alien abductions that I have seen in my 4 years have been astounding. Don't worry, they are probably still with us.
Okay.
Keep loving on them, commenting on their posts, reaching out, asking them how their cat's doing, sending them a funny meme, whatever. Sometimes they just don't have time to answer you when they've opened your messages. I usually just assume for the first like 3 times that their kid or their dog has answered their messages and they can't message back. So okay. I just try. But I think that you bring up a really, really great point, Diana, and thank you for doing that. It's so crucial, you guys, when we sign up new ambassadors or customers, that we ask them one specific question. Hey, I'm going to want to get in touch with you to help you along in your journey, because I've got a lot of resources that are going to help you on your way. What would be the best way for me to contact you? Email, text message, phone call, messenger? Do you have another communication app that you use that I need to be aware of that would be the best way to get a hold of you? Okay, that way, number one, they know to expect that you are going to be following up with them. And the second thing is, you know the best way for them that you should be reaching out to them.
Okay, and the next question is, do those codes from the SIP and C, like, when do they expire? Because I have an ambassador that signed up that wants to sign up somebody under her, but I don't know when the code will actually expire.
72 hours after tomorrow night.
Okay.
So whatever that equates to. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Okay. Rose is worried about shipping. Rose, they will not change it so that we can't get it at P.O. boxes. We have stuff that's shipping from within Canada, and they understand that most of us have rural addresses and P.O. boxes, and they've been trying to fix the amount of time that things take to ship. But sometimes, oddly enough, to get something to Val Marie or to get it up to Lacrete, it takes a really long time. Because, yeah. Anyway, all right. Okay, guys. Amy just put in here, you will not earn any, okay, sorry, I'm going to read this out because on video people won't get it. The question is, what if I have my subscription set up as conditional and it doesn't process systematically for the month? I know this, you don't get perk credits. You will not earn any perk credits, and you will not lose any earned credits due to having a qualifying subscription in place. They will receive additional perk credits for each subsequent qualifying subscription. Note, perk credits are awarded when the subscription order has processed. Yes, you're reminding me of that. You
So
don't
that's why I think that if you change the date to a month after, it will still hold and process properly.
Now that you're saying that, I'm remembering, I can hear it in my brain. I can hear Chris Pike saying it. So thank you for that.
And part of
Awesome.
that's our Joyome people, right?
Yes.
It still allows them to participate
Joyome.
because they are consistent.
Mhm.
It's just slower.
Although it would be really great if what we could do is get them to buy 2 collagens. Oh no, I guess that's not on. If they're American, they could do 2 collagens in their sub. Yeah.
And the rule still applies that you have to use the credit within 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
So even if it takes a long time to get something, you better be paying attention so that you can cash in your credits once you have been able to earn something.
Absolutely. I always love having you on the call because you just know all the things. Make sure that everybody signs up in Amy Andrew, okay? It's so handy. So handy. And if she's got a Sherry Grant too, that's even better. Then they can tell me where I'm wrong. I love it.
That's not what I meant to do.
No.
I just wanted to make sure I heard it right.
Hi. What color are you?
Not blue.
I'm emulating my color tonight. See, and actually I got the red too. I've got the blue-red going on.
Yes, you do.
And then I've got my yellow greens. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, please go into the back office in your
Ryan.
What? Oh, sorry, Amanda's not talking to me. She's talking to Ryan. Hi, Ryan. Go into your back office. Go under Training Center. And there is an awesome mittful of training that is back there. The color test is great. I also am in love with the Enneagram. It has totally changed my life, my parenting, and my marriage. It's been wonderful. It's like a trifecta. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a great night. Thank you so much for hanging with us. Tonight, if you want to hang out on here, you are more than welcome to and do some IPA. But I am going to leave because my husband is home. Hallelujah. Yay. I am so glad. Recording will be up for you guys tomorrow in Grow. I will not have the video up for the silver thing first thing, because I have a meeting tomorrow and I want to film this live. So anyway, love you all so much. I'm so grateful for you. Have a great rest of your month and we will talk soon.
Bye.